He inspired me to be, theatrical. And I wanted a stage in my bedroom. And so the closest thing that I got was my parents had bought this custom-made bedroom set. And along with it was this long toy chest that sat underneath a big window on our upstairs floor of my childhood house. And so my mom had made these curtains. I also was inspired by Johnny Carson,
as were so many people.
And so he had these colored curtains, the colored panel curtains. And so my mom had done something similar to that. And so it was, I used the top of the toy chest, which, you opened up the lids to get the toy out. So it was a flat surface. But it was...
perfect stage for you, right?
It was 3 feet off the ground, and so I'd get up there and I'd act my heart out.
Right.
And you had curtains behind you, and you had the window sill, which was about a foot, maybe or half a foot, And so enough for a little kid to like sneak behind the curtain and make their entrance, just don't fall out the window.
Right. It's good advice.
Or break the window,
at least, That too.
But, and so...
I could see this. I could see young Jamie, being the entertainer.
Yeah, the Pee Wee costume here.
Right.
This is the exact Pee Wee costume that I had as a young kid. And so I wore that along with the plastic mask of Pee Wee on my face. And so I had done, what is that dance called that he would do? What is that song called?
I think it was Tequila.
It was Tequila.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Pee Wee, he'd do this, and and so that was actually...
in heels, no less.
Yeah, in heels, and big heels. Heels
skills.
That would not fit
skills
anybody.
In heels.
So that was actually done on Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Right.
That scene. And so I had performed that in the Pee Wee costume on my stage, and I've got video of it, and it's playing right now.
Okay.
So I mean, he wanted kids to be creative and to express themselves, and that is exactly what happened with me. And really, I didn't really care what people thought about Pee Wee's Playhouse, whenever I went to school, even though I got made fun of, and I didn't like that, but, it was just kids,
Well, you had a strong character, and you were passionate about what you liked and believed in, and, weaker characters don't, they don't always respect that, so,
But yeah, we were all kids, too, so, I mean, anything that is different,
sure.
Or...
kids will be kids.
Kids will be kids. But it's fascinating that didn't bother me. I would go back, go home and watch either reruns or on Saturday morning whenever Pee Wee would come on.
Mm-hmm.
And it just I don't it's the hardest to call him Paul.
Right. Well, he didn't want to be known as Paul. He wanted Pee Wee to be the main character.
Right. And that's it. I think it was and so I think he in the documentary. He did regret it, a little bit.
Yeah, to a certain degree. When your creation overshadows you, then that's that's a part of it. And you have to put your ego aside.
Yeah.
So
now it's more easy for me to call him Pee Wee instead of Paul.
Right. Well, that's how you
obviously,
knew him.
If he was still alive, if I ever had a chance to meet him, obviously I'd respect him enough, to call him Paul, or Mr. Rubens, until he corrected me, wrong or whatever.
Sure.
But he was this outlet for me.
Right.
And he helped me just be myself, especially at home.